Hi, welcome to Workout Wednesday. Again, continuing the kettlebell series. We're going to do one of the most beneficial exercises, one of the most kind of commonly used exercises, complete body exercise, and that's a Turkish Get Up. Once again, as I've said with all of the exercises, a Turkish Get Up can be performed without any weight and is a real challenge without any weight. Then you can add in some light dumbbells and then you can move on to light kettlebells and then go into heavier kettlebells. When you eventually get the mobility, the flexibility and the strength, and importantly the technique with this, if you're a strong person and you exercise a lot, you'll probably be able to lift quite a lot with this exercise, but you have to have all the fundamentals in place first of all. So I'm going to do the exercise without any weight and then I'll show you how to do it with weight and the key points you're looking for. So we start off on the floor. So we're going to have one leg straight. On that side, we're going to place the arm flat on the floor at around about a 45-degree angle. The other leg is going to be bent, heel flat on the floor. And on this side is where you would be holding the weight, if you had the weight. We're just going to raise the arm up. And imagine you are holding a weight. So at this point, we don't want the shoulder to be loose and unstable. So I'm going to suck the shoulder down into my back. So suck it into my back and I'll lock my back here so that my wrist, my elbow, my shoulder is connected to the rest of my body. That's the key thing here, trying to connect the whole body together. And at this point, I'm going to sit up over onto this hand. So I push up and at this point, I punch the arm straight up. I don't want the weight out in front of me, or my hand in front of me. So I'm going to show you that again. So from here, drive off the feet, press up. And if you look how open my chest is, so I'm really locking through my shoulders. Open this hand out, and I'm going to come up onto this hand. You can adjust this as much as you need to. Again, I'm locking this out. If this was a weight, I wouldn't want it coming in front of me. From here, I drive my hips up as high as I can. Now this is a hard part for technique. So I'm going to try and pull my knee back on my left side. This one I'm wiggling around. Yeah, but I want it back in line with my hand. So how do I do that? Well, it comes through the hips. I've got to pull my hips back. So I'm up here, slide my hips back, and then I come to here. So if you look, my knee's in line with my hand now. Then at this point, I come up, and I'm going to tilt. My leg's quite far out there, so I'm going to slide this one back. And now this is the driving leg. So my posture is good. And then from there I push off this leg, but I keep my upper body posture really strong. Stand up. Again, just like the press, head is in front of the weight. Big lunge back, and I'm just going to reverse my cycle now. So I lunge back, swipe this foot in first of all, use my hips to go back, place my hand in line with my knee. Keeping a lock here. From there, I kick through, press my hips up, lower down really slowly, keeping strong through the arms. And you can either slide your hand back here, or you can adjust the move onto your elbow, and then come back from there. So if you lock your arms and you lock your hands, it's actually a really difficult workout, and that's the main thing that you can feel burning out with this when you use a weight as your grip. So you actually work things a lot. As you can see, really working your flexibility and your strength. So I'll show you it with a weight, but again, if that feels like a real challenge, take your time before you build onto the weight. All I would say at this point is pick up the weight correctly. Don't just take a kettlebell like that and load it onto you. So you're going to roll towards the weight, going to hook onto the weight, grab on, pull it into my body, and then lie back from there. Yeah. So I'm letting my body take the weight of the kettlebell. From here, I'm gripping on at the corner here. I'm going to press up, make sure that weight's kind of supported on my arm here, lock in at this position here. Sit up, press up. Again, I've got to stabilize that weight at every point of the motion. Take the hand out, lift up. Again, I'm making sure that weight doesn't drop too far forward. I'm going to drive my hips up, hold as strong as I can here. I'm going to slide the hips back so my knee's in line with my hand. From there, I'm going to sit up, slide this foot back, now lock everything in, push off this front leg, head comes forward, got really good posture, take a big lunge back, lower down, swipe my foot in, push my hips back at this point to support the weight, hand on the floor. Now I kick through, hips come up again, lower down, again, keeping really strong here. Go onto my elbow, chest is open, shoulders strong. And I'm gonna slide down to drop the weight back down. You lower down with 2 hands to the chest, roll to the side. Obviously you can do more than 1 rep, but when you're starting off, maybe do 1 rep, take a break, do another rep, or just keep switching sides. Take your time with that. Make sure you can pause at each section. The sit-up you can hold, placing the hand up, driving the hips up, sliding back. Every section that I've broken down there, you can hold each one for a couple of seconds before you move on to kettlebells. So enjoy the Turkish Get Up, one of the most beneficial exercises. If you get strong with that, and you get comfortable with that technique, that's the only exercise you need to do to work out the whole body. So again, please comment, share, like the video, and we'll see you again soon.